Hello and welcome back to my channel. I thought it'd be fun to cover the last Raw of the year. A lot of you guys have been asking for it, so let's get into it. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, I just wanted to share a fun little tidbit. My personal wrestling journey started on Raw in an R-Truth segment 7 years ago. So to see him kicking off the show was really fun. It brought back a lot of good memories. We kick off the night with the Judgment Day, and R-Truth comes out to the ring and says not only was he hurt physically by them, but also emotionally. And he knows it was sort of his initiation into being a part of the Judgment Day. He has a shirt with all their names on it, including his own. The agreement is that whoever loses this match between JD and R-Truth, loser leaves the Judgment Day. And you know, this is a fun, festive fight, okay? We see the two of them going at it. Christmas trees involved and cookies. We see R-Truth make his way to the top rope. JD follows him up. JD headbutts him, a massive headbutt. R-Truth seemingly falls on JD, splashes him into the table that he had set up and gets the pin. So R-Truth wins, and it would appear that now JD is no longer a part of Judgment Day. Next, we see Nia Jax with a microphone, but she leaves as soon as Becky Lynch's music hits. Becky calls her back and asks her, "What are you trying to say?" Nia says that she is going to be entering into the Royal Rumble, which Becky tells her nobody there cares. She calls her out to come fight her right now. Nia says no, and the only reason the two of them haven't faced is because WWE, knows that Nia would break Becky's face again. Becky calls her out and says she isn't afraid to fight. Looks like Nia Jax is about to get in the ring when she changes her mind, says that actually it will be on her terms in San Diego on New Year's Day. Now this next matchup got plenty of "this is awesome" chants between Gunther and The Miz. Gunther's been the champ for 556 days. But The Miz has been champ 8 times. So this is a great matchup between the two. And there's some high stakes because if The Miz loses, he cannot challenge Gunther for that Intercontinental Championship again. At one point during this match, Gunther injures his hand on a steel post. The Miz is trying to work that hand as much as he can because I think he knows this is a great opportunity for him to capitalize on. He hits Gunther with 3 DDTs, and unfortunately he is not able to get that pin. And then we see The Miz hit him with an avalanche skull crusher. And here we're thinking like, okay, maybe The Miz is finally doing this. He is going to dethrone Gunther, and Gunther rolls out of the ring. Gunther comes back, hits him with a power bomb, a clothesline, another power bomb. He seals the deal. He is still the Intercontinental Champion moving into this new year. All right, up next, the classic children's story, The American Nightmare Before Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. This is not a story that many parents would be reading to their children. Shinsuke is going after Cody, also going in on his family, calling Dusty Rhodes an inbred, and Cody is having none of it. He comes out, attacks Shinsuke. They are brawling all throughout the arena. Right before Cody is about to do a huge move on Shinsuke, security breaks it up. Shinsuke is seen laughing as he walks to the back. Cody is now, not to bury the lead here, but it is always fun to see a title change on a Monday night. And we saw just that with Carter and Chance hitting Chelsea Green with the after party and winning the women's tag team titles. And the crowd seems super into it. It's a fun way to end the year with a title change. I'm sure Chelsea and Piper are anxious to get their hands back on those titles, but for now, Carter and Chance are celebrating. Seth comes out to a very excited hometown crowd, and Drew McIntyre makes his way to the ring. He says he is not there to fight Seth. They already have a fight coming up in 2 weeks. He's actually there to tell him that he admires what he did in standing up to CM Punk and telling him what he truly thought of him. He also says that he believes that Seth could relate to him, being that he's married to Becky Lynch, a wrestler who is from another country, making a huge sacrifice in chasing this dream around the world. And that comes with hard times, like missing out on weddings and exciting things, and also not being able to be there when family passes away. Drew says that he does not want that title. He needs that title to validate all of the things that he's missed, all of the time that he's missed away from his family, the times that he couldn't be there. He needs this title. Seth responds with, the only thing holding back Drew is Drew, and that although he told CM Punk he hated him last week, he actually doesn't hate Drew. He pities him. This is where Drew loses it. He does not like that Seth Rollins says he pities him, and he attacks him. The two are brawling, and we see Rollins with an injured arm at the end of this. We do not know what condition he will be in leading into this matchup in 2 weeks. All right, this main event is for the tag team titles, and we see the Creed brothers along with Ivy Nile, as well as Finn Balor and Damian Priest from the Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley. And we see at one point the Brutus ball onto Finn Balor It looks like the Creed brothers might have this in the bag, and Damian Priest breaks it up right at the last second. At the end of the match, we see Damian Priest choke slam Julius, and he gets the 1, 2, 3. He throws Julius out of the ring, and the Judgment Day retains. They are still the tag team champions moving into the new year. Thank you guys so much for following along with this Raw recap. I hope you enjoyed it, and I love interacting, so please feel free to leave comments down below. Would love to see what some of your predictions for Raw are in the new year. And as always, I hope to see you next time.